In the beginning, there was chaos, nothingness, the vast, immeasurable abyss, outrageous as a sea, dark, wasteful, and wild. From chaos was born Nyx, night, and Erebus, the lower darkness. Then Nyx laid an egg in the bosom of Erebus. From this came Eros, love, who created ether, the heavenly light, and Hemera, the day. Someone asked me to cover Nyx. And to be honest, Nyx is a difficult topic because Nyx is a primordial god, goddess. And what that means when it's a primordial goddess, it is the first, the origin. Nyx is born of chaos. Nyx is the night. She's older than the Olympians. She is older than the Titans. She's not a deity in the way we think of other deities. Nyx is a being that even Zeus is afraid of. And in the Iliad is Hypnos, or sleep, who is Nyx's son, talking. Zeus was furious when he awoke and began hurling the gods all over the house. He was looking more particularly for myself and would have flung me down through space into the sea where I should never have been heard of any more. Had not Night, who cows both men and gods, protected me. I fled to her, and Zeus left off looking for me in spite of his being so angry. For he did not dare do anything to displease Night, and now you are again asking me to do something of which I cannot venture. Nyx is so powerful that even Zeus is terrified of her. In terms of the genealogy of the gods, she is his great grandmother, I believe. Nyx also exists in other myths as the original creator. Nyx existed first and brooding over a vast abyss, laid an egg from which Eros came forth, the two halves of the shell becoming, respectively, Uranus, heaven, and Gaia, earth. They were the first parents, but there is some difference of opinion about the number of their offspring. According to some, they were the parents of numerous monstrous creatures, such as the Cyclops and the Titans. In the most common myths, Nyx is the mother of Thanatos, which is peaceful death, Hypnos, which is sleep, Moros, which is doom and destiny, Nemesis, which is divine retribution, Eris, which is strife, the Fates or the Morai, Eris, which is old age, and Philotes, which is affection and friendship. Like other Greek deities, Nyx didn't have like temples raised or, a ton of overt worship because Nyx is, she's bigger than a goddess. She is the night. She is an energy. She is a resonance. And anybody who has ever called on Nyx or experienced Nyx, I'm sure that they don't experience her in an archetypal way. They don't experience her in a physical way where you can see form or thought form. She comes in the form of an energy, a resonance, a very low vibration. That's just personal gnosis on Nyx. It's actually a fictional book series called The House of Night. The first book is called Chosen, and the main character's energy and power comes from Nyx. Nyx is all throughout this series. It's pretty cool. And these books came out at the height of when YA was really good. As far as the darker goddesses go in Greek mythology, some say that Hecate is the daughter of Nyx, but Nyx is not a goddess in the way we talk about goddesses in modern witchcraft. She is a fundamental force. And I think the reason you don't hear about her a ton in, witchcraft spaces is because she's so complicated and her energy is so big. We've all felt her. I believe that, especially those of us who work in liminal spaces and embrace darkness. We have felt Nyx. Nyx isn't good or bad. She terrifies Zeus, but she's also a vibrational comfort to others. Same way you can be afraid of the dark or love the dark. Nyx doesn't have any morality. She just is, like the night is. Orphic hymns say about her, you veil things in your shadowy mantle. And that's what Nyx is. She is that shadowy veil. It's hard to talk about Nyx. It's hard to explain the energy of Nyx in a TikTok. She's not a savior, she's not a villain, she's not a deity that you can call on the same way as others. She's more of a doorway or a path that I honestly think all witches walk through. And I think it's so ironic that she's hard to talk about. She literally symbolizes the unknown, the liminal, the dark, the shadow. We're not supposed to know her as we know ourselves. We're supposed to feel her in order to help us feel our true selves. One time I read that Nyx is the goddess of night and the consort of darkness. No, she is not the consort of darkness. Nyx is the darkness. Nyx is nothing and everything all at once. She is a resonance that you can feel, but not a deity that you can see. And I know that I've not answered any questions here, so I'm sorry.